Hey, welcome back to New Day Northwest. Well, it is Tuesday, and that is the day our good friend Angela comes by and joins us with some. I love that you're coming by every week, first of all.
Yeah.
Second, the times that you talk to us about things that are so thought-provoking are really helpful because they actually stay with me through the day, so I hope they stay with you. And today we're talking about Mother's Day and a new way to think about all the craziness leading up to it.
Yeah, it's just a different perspective. You know, I was looking into the research on this. Next to the winter holiday season and back to school, most of the spending happens on Mother's Day. The National Retail Federation estimates we're going to spend $31.7 billion, and that's up $3 billion from last year. Now, in most years, I would have decried all this commercialization of what should be a meaningful day to express gratitude for moms, even though we should do it all year, right?
Right.
But after a recent encounter in an Uber, don't you love that? I'm starting to think maybe this is one area where we as a society might be on the right track. So I'm taking the Uber to the airport, and I happened to share that I was going to visit my mom and my aunt because they needed help with my grandmother. I wonder if he could hear the fatigue in my voice as I grappled with the demands of my kids who I was leaving behind, my husband, my job, all the things, because he decided to share a story that he said was part of his religion. He said, this man asked the prophet, imagine that, you know, if I have these three gifts, who would I give the first one to? Well, the prophet said, your mother. So then the person asked, well, what about the second gift? And the prophet answered, your mother. So surely the third gift could be for someone else. But no, the answer was your mother. The idea is that the role of mother, it's this unique one that few others can play. It is sacred, at times selfless, and in the traditional sense, a mother carries a child for 9 months, a role that no one else on earth plays. He shared he had recently lost his mother, and like a lot of people in his position, still felt the pain of that. But he wanted to use his pain to encourage me to look at this differently, and I think it worked. There are definitely sacrifices that we have to make, especially as our moms and grandmas get older, and at times it is so hard. But it can also be rewarding and beautiful, and Mother's Day is a great time to acknowledge that too. And you know, I actually looked into, because when people tell you stories, you're like, hey, where does this story come from?
Yeah.
So apparently it is from Islam, and it just kind of highlights the respect the religion has for the role of mothers. And I'm sure I may have butchered the story in some way, but hopefully you got the spirit
The
of
meaning
it.
is there.
Yeah, and I know you lost your mom. You were sharing, and just how difficult this day must be for you, Mother's Day.
You know, it's true. It's been 5 years since I lost my mom, and Mother's Day is always hard. And it is. And I just, out there, if you have lost a mom, and maybe if you've never even had a relationship with your mom and you're feeling that kind of loss, it's okay. And anyone else around us who are struggling with that, just extend some kindness. It'll be so worth the while. All right, thank you, Angela. Hawk Zone is next.